A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Detroit, right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And right now, for the Pistons, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Washington. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. From downtown, and it's Washington missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Hardaway passes to Harris. They get it back. Duren, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Such a great offensive rebounder. It's so hard to keep Jalen Duren off the glass there.
Dallas moving the ball around. And again for three.
My, oh my. You love what he brings to this team and what he brings to the game.
Tonight he becomes the 4th leading three-point scorer in NBA history. That is amazing. Thompson, a screen on Washington. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 5 now. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their teams winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A moment now to check out some numbers for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Pass to Washington. At the top of the key, Gafford. Thompson finds Irving. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Dinwiddie against Cunningham. There's the lob to Duran. Gafford with the steal. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. And Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Cunningham passes to Beasley. Detroit, no good that time either. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Marshall. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Asar Thompson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Thompson, high post. Sasser finds Thompson. Here's Duran. The screen from Thompson. Sasser. That one's off. Still out of sync. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Washington passes to Hardy. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Stewart. That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Now, here's Hardy. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Mavericks, Grimes. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Holland. He's covered by Washington. Holland the pass to Thompson. Now Sasser hits the three-point bomb.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Dwight Powell. Hardy is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Marshall in at the small forward spot. And another three for Detroit.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Pass to Washington. Powell with the screen. And it's Washington missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Sasser with it. Thompson left side. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Lets the three fly. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got 6.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons leading by 5. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's foul number 2 for him. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Detroit. And Dallas also making a switch. Prosper's checked in. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now, here's Hardy. No scoring in this one. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Powell.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Beasley outside. They set the screen for the 3. Back to Sasser. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Prosper. Lays it up and banks it in. Prosper's got his first points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now Beasley. Back to Fontecchio. Here's Holland. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Powell, the pass to Hardy. Now, here's Marshall. Down low. Hardy, no good. Pistons leading by 4. Beasley outside. Pass to Sasser. Beasley outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Mavericks trail by 4. To the right side. To the paint. Now, here's Hardy. He's covered by Sasser. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season. Beasley outside. They need this one. Drills the three-pointer. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. The fourth spot held by Asar Thompson.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Back to Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Hardaway a screen on Dinwiddie. Cunningham against Dinwiddie. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And that one misses. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. Thompson for the triple. Another three for Dallas.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Back to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Hardaway has got his first 2 points. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Back to Thompson. Hardaway against Irving. And he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got 9.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
Here's Hardaway. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. What next? I give it up for our contestant.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
I think for Detroit, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Pistons leading. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Duren pulls it in.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hardaway for 3. They grab their own miss.
Good work by Duren. He has a lot of little moves in there.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And the first one at the line is good. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Tobias Harris. Over the last month, getting it done. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by Cunningham. Offered a screen on Cunningham. Clock at 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Washington, banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the basket by Harris.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For the screen on Cunningham. A second chance effort. Gafford misses. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Duren against Gafford. Cunningham for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
McKay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham right side. Doesn't go for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice job by Klay Thompson just taking a step back. Team needed a play. He made it.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Stewart finds Sasser. Nice ball movement by Detroit. To Duren. Sasser with it. Fires the 3. Good D by Thompson. Here's Powell. Guarded by Stewart. Now here's Marshall. He's covered closely. And here's Hardy. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Powell.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
There's the lob to Duren. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Detroit making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Morris is checked in for Klay Thompson. With the shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
That one falls.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Powell. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Sasser hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Hardy. Powell with the screen. Beyond the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Mavericks on top, up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. He is out there with Williams. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Marshall in at the power forward. From the wing, Hardy, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Holland, jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Grimes. Here's Hardy. Cans it from downtown. Hardy's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Sasser over Williams. Sasser gets the bucket.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And that one, good. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Tries a 3. Holland with the rebound. Pistons trail by 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Sasser with it. Stewart a screen. Sasser can't hit. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Williams. Pass to Hardy. Powell dishes to Williams. Wants to get it to Powell and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter, and they double up Cunningham. Harris finds Hardaway. Pulls up on the wing, and he swishes it right through.
So some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Misses the three.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. Duran with the screen on Thompson. Thompson against Thompson. Thompson misses. Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson sets the pick for Washington. Outside Irving from deep. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Harris to tie it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about Tobias Harris coming through? Critical shot there.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Irving from long range gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Duran with the screen on Irving. There's the lob to Duran. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A high percentage scorer. Duran knows how to deliver when it's do or die time.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Shakes him. Hardaway, no good. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Here's Cunningham. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line to your Pistons. Cunningham. One shot.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Irving. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Duren. Yes!
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
Now Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So it's the Pistons now. Cunningham outside. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. With the drive.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Cunningham. From 12 feet out. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Launches it from deep. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Irving for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got 8 rebounds in this game. The Pistons working the ball around now. No problems knocking that one down. Hardaway has got the first basket here in overtime for the Pistons.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
And Thompson kicks to Dinwiddie. Gafford sets the pick for Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Irving drives in over Hardaway. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
See the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Cade Cunningham, 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of Cade Cunningham at that size, it makes him such an intriguing player.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Hardaway against Irving. The 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
In style, he gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score.
When Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham inside. Dinwiddie covering. Cunningham against Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Irving. He can't get it to go. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And Duran slams it in.
Well, long arms but very sure hands make Duran a great lob partner.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Here's Irving. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Gafford passes to Thompson. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for your Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul, team 4. At the line for Detroit, Durant, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
No good with the triple. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for your Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Bangs home the trifecta. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.